I find during the busiest areas though, you have, especially this area here.
Yeah. Hopefully some of this fluff will get
It's
out
a
once we
snow.
start moving, right?
It's a snowstorm.
It picks up with the wind. It'll be okay, and then suddenly we'll get like a big gust of wind.
So you're back to more than off for 4 days. That's quite a bit of time.
Yep. We usually have 2 days on, 4 days off. About.
But
And
for Alberta Day, you're not gonna escape that.
No, we're all gonna be there that day. Yep.
I hear you guys are doing shepherd only though, which is good.
Yes. Yeah. So that we can control the waves, of course, because lots of people want to stay on the train for the whole time. So.
Last time, I think when you were here, John was driving.
Yes, it was.
That bell has so many issues over there.
Yeah.
It's still not operating correctly. Like I told Lucian that, and he said, let me let Ben know.
Yeah. It's still rough. Well, it's funny because there's actually like a wasp's nest in one of the fences over at Shepherd. And we've known about it for ages, but we still haven't gotten to get rid of it.
And I think that bell needs to be replaced
Yeah.
on the left side there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Leo is the longest serving engineer here from what I know. One of them anyway.
Yeah.
10 or 11 years.
Wow, yeah.
And we were teasing John about all the mistakes he was making.
Yeah. That was a fun day, yeah.
Whew! I gotta get this. Look at that. It's a snowstorm in here. Was Ocean here yesterday as well, or?
I don't think she was here yesterday,
So she just got brought on today, I guess.
Yeah.
I hear she fires quite hard too. She
Yeah.
fires the locomotive quite hard.
I've been up there with her to see it, and she does a great job, yeah.
If they let you blow the whistle, you would probably do it. I hear you guys were requesting not to do as many blowdowns anymore, right? Blowouts. Because the steam has chemical in it and I guess it hurts the grass. But sometimes you guys have to because you gotta let the pressure off because over lunch it builds up quite a bit of pressure.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Leo's a really cool guy. I hope you get to meet him.
Yeah, hopefully I will soon.
So the update is in 2023. From what I've heard, they're trying to do 7 to 8 weeks to have it running. 6 to 8 weeks around there.
Yeah.
One of my friends got a video of it this week in the burn. So that was cool.
That's awesome, yeah.
Please don't rain on us.
Yeah, so I've been crossing my fingers.
But there's been like storm chances for the last couple of days.
Yeah.
So.
Looks like they're going around us.
Do you get notified a day before what car you're gonna be in the next day, or just
Sometimes not. I'm not sure where I'll be tomorrow. I didn't get told until this morning today either.
maybe
so.
53? So
Yeah.
I know sometimes you guys switch throughout the day. Sometimes
Yes.
even if they need extra.
Yep.
Like during railway days, the conductors are kind of all over the place because there's so much going on.
Yeah, right. Well, it looks like you're getting your wish because it sounds like it's moving away from us.
Yeah. Calgary weather is so weird, it could be fine, then just go bananas.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You never know what's going to happen.
You guys ran in the snow before.
Yeah.
Although in the snow you don't get a lot of ridership.
Yeah.
I heard earlier this week, a few days ago, you were taking long breaks at the station because the park was empty. So they let the locomotive sit for a while.
Oh, really? I must have not been there in those days.
Well, it was like around 3:30 though.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Park definitely quiets down around there.
We're getting to that time of year where we're gonna start to see the strong thunderstorms.
Yeah, it's definitely, there's been a risk of it every single day. Always seem to have dodged a lot of it.
Oh my God, someone's just getting hammered. Oh look,
Yeah, right?
the other end of the city.
It's always in the north that we get, there's the most hail, thunder.
And there's been tornado warnings a couple of times
I
now.
heard about that,
Yeah. I'm at 995 on my YouTube channel now.
Nice. Oh my God. That's
So
exciting.
I'm pushing for the 1,000.
Well, I hope you get it too. That's awesome.
So Gareth will probably have tomorrow off.
Yes, I do believe so.
Who else do you have? You have Garrett, George,
Yep.
Leo, John.
Yep. That sounds about right to me. I think that's all, but I'm not 100% sure.
Because I remember there used to be a guy named Gareth as well.
Yeah, I am not totally sure. I was actually away for about a week. So I just got back this past weekend.
Yeah.
So I haven't gotten to meet everybody yet. So hopefully I'll meet everybody soon.
Yeah, that bell's ringing hardly at all.
Yeah.
It's hard when the bells are exposed to the cold though.
Yes, definitely.
Because they don't ring all winter because you guys aren't operating.
Yeah.
Although there's a lot of work going on in the roundhouse in the winter because they're taking the locomotives apart and fixing
Yeah,
them.
definitely.
I'm glad the storm decided to move away from us.
Me too.
Because if it gets bad, you guys must have to cease operations.
Yes. Yeah. We're
Especially if the clouds are rotating or something.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
It was really smoky this past week.
Yeah, it was. I'm glad it's cleared up a bit, yeah.
Like on Wednesday and Thursday there, it was really bad.
It was. Are you going to be wanting to stay on?
Yeah.
Perfect. You guys have a good Just be a moment there. Just to stop moving. Yeah. I'll let you guys know when it's good. All right there.
Thank you.
Looks like it's cleared up nicely for you guys, so we'll get any rain on you hopefully. Perfect. Holding on for you guys, yeah. All right, there you are. Have a nice day, you guys. So it was really cool to get to see them live.
I'm glad you guys are not operating at all 3 stations on Alberta Day. That would be too much.
Yeah, I've heard how difficult it was when they were trying to do that before, so glad we now have a good system.
In 2023, had to run a little extra that day. They didn't shut down till 5:30
Yeah.
because there were so many people in the park.
Yeah,
So they had to run half an hour extra.
yeah, which is crazy.
Because when I was leaving, they were still running at 5:15.
Yeah, which is that's crazy to hear.
And a lot of the conductors that were going off and having breaks had to be at the station to monitor everything. So.
Yeah, right?
You guys aren't stopping for lunch that day, I don't think.
Yeah, it looks like this year now, we stop for lunch every day. I know that they've done some different things.
But on Alberta Day, probably not.
Probably not. I'm sure it will be something similar to what we do on Thomas.
Yeah.
Where we kind of rotate off in our breaks. Just since all of us are here. And since we're only stopping at one station, it should be okay with that.
Man, I would be caught up there if I was the engineer.
Oh, definitely.
I would probably blow the whistle at every crossing.
Yeah.
You guys would be getting noise complaints, so.
Yeah, right? This whole neighborhood up there would be complaining about all the noise. And I wouldn't be. I would think it's awesome.
I get so much adrenaline.
Yeah.
You're gonna love 2023's whistles.
I'm excited, yeah.
She'll be 83 this year.
That's awesome.
I cannot believe it.
It's crazy. I'm so glad that we can have all these. It's such a special thing.
So apparently our diesel locomotive is all red, like Heritage Park.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to find a spot, like where to park it and stuff.
Right? Yeah. I'm not sure where they're gonna have it.
I saw a little hat out last time I was here.
Yeah.
you guys used to shut cars and everything. Like if Riverport needs to come on, they use that.
Yeah. They were using it to reattach this car on Monday too, so.
And unfortunately, you guys did not run on Monday anyways. Because I think, no, it was Tuesday that the
Was it
Locomotive.
Tuesday?
Monday.
I was there Monday and it was running.
Yeah, Tuesday then. The steam gauge went.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I always come in the afternoon after the school kids leave though.
That's the best.
Do we
time
got
to
groups
come.
coming in this week or no?
It should be still, yeah, because all the young kids are still in school. So we'll have them in the mornings.
During the week it's not busy here because people are working. Like busy in the morning.
Yeah, just for the field trips.
I noticed Lagan gets a lot more ridership in the morning.
It does, yeah.
In the afternoon, you guys are basically in and out of there most times.
Pretty much, yeah. It's very short stop.
Here, it's always busy though.
It is, it really is.
And Mendapore.
Yep,
But I think the busiest of the three is this one.
definitely. Well, especially when people are coming off the boat and everything. You guys wanting to stay on
Yeah.
still?
Yeah.
Perfect.